We're back from TwitchCon. And, we got some things to talk about. And having a good time. Am I tired? Yes. Am I feeling under the weather? Actually, not really. I think it's just jet lag is killing me. But I'm not feeling under the weather, which is good. Because I thought when I was going to come off after this trip, normally people get like the convention sickness. I haven't got it yet. Which, fingers crossed, hopefully, that means I haven't got it. But we don't know if that's the case or not. So, we'll see. But let's say hello to you lovely people. Hit the cheeky like button. Appreciate that. That'll be amazing. Good, Shian. Good. Hit the like button. All that good stuff. Jim, I missed you at TwitchCon, sadly. But I gave Grian a Jimfo. And he said he would give it to you. Did you get it? I think I got one. I've got my bag of goodies from you guys that we're going to look through. Well, got some of them. It might be in here. It might be. Is that the Minecraft hoodie? I bought one. Yes, dude. This was Minecraft hooked up with the anti-social club. And they popped up. Look at this. Look at the back. Bro, this hoodie is fire, bro. It is fire, dude. So good. It's got Minecraft on this bit here. Like, that is a proper beautiful hoodie. Yeah, it's cherry blossom. So we've got the logo there. Just a small Minecraft logo there. That's all you need sometimes. TwitchCon exclusive hoodie? I think. Maybe? I think. Anti-Social Club did our MCC jerseys as well. Like, this is beautiful merch. Beautiful merch. So, yeah. Very, very, very cool. Sorry if my lighting's a bit bright, by the way. I think it's because I'm wearing black. As soon as I wear black, the lighting goes a bit all over the place. Hopefully it's okay, though. Is it okay? So, right, guys, let me go through my journeys with you. Wednesday. That is where the journey started. Wednesday. All right? We traveled over to the airport the night before because we had a very early flight on the Thursday. So, me, Cam, and Grian, we all stayed together. Near the airport the night before, which was lovely. Thursday, we flew, and we had a very early flight. So we got to the airport early. We flew, and when we got to the airport, I actually realized there was a lot of people on my flight that obviously I knew. So, like, I met Jack Manifold for the first time. I've always wanted to meet Jack, but I've never been in a like situation where we're at the same thing or whatnot. So I met Jack for the first time, and funnily enough, I was on the end of an aisle, right? So I placed myself on the end of an aisle because my bladder, and you know me, I need to wee all the time. The bad thing is, right, that when you're on the end of an aisle, the people next to you that want to wee, they're going to have to wake you up if you fall asleep to wee. So in my head, I was like, I can't sleep. And just to let you know, that was an 11-hour direct flight. So I was like, I can't really sleep because if the people next to me that I don't know need a wee, they're going to have to poke me and do that annoying thing. So I was like, I wasn't really planning to sleep anyway, but if I could have napped, that would have been good. I didn't sleep the whole time, right? So it was me, Gap, the aisle, and then Cam, and then Jack, right? Funny as well, by the way, side section, in my meet and greet with Ollie, right? Was it Ollie? Yes, it was. Me and Ollie did a meet and greet, okay? A girl who I recognized on the plane came up to me. So say I was sat here, right? And there's a row in front, and they were here. So they were one seat apart from me diagonally, okay? All right? So this girl came up to me in the meet and greet and went, "Hi, Jim, you might recognize me." And I thought, I do recognize you. I was like, I can't remember where from, but I recognize you. And she was like, I was on your flight. And I was like, you were literally sat in front of me. What? That's crazy, right? And she goes, I had downloaded hours and hours of your VODs to watch on the plane, but I couldn't do it because you were sat directly opposite, like behind me. And I was like, you should have watched them. That would have been so funny. If you just put on VODs of me and I was sat behind you, that would have been amazing. I would have been like just speechless. And I would have had to say something. So that was really funny. I was like, dude, you missed a perfect, like, thing. You missed a perfect thing. You could have done it so easy. So that was funny. That was good. MS, thank you so much for coming to the game. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so they didn't... I don't even know what they were watching. I'm not even sure. But they said they had, like, loads of my VODs downloaded, ready to watch, and they couldn't do it. So that's funny. So yeah, flight, got there. So we flew at like 11:30 our flight was, or something like that. We landed after 11 hours, and then it was, obviously, San Diego is 8 hours behind. So we landed, and it was like 2 p.m. So I was like, oh, gosh. Right, we got to stay up now. We got to stay awake till we can go to sleep later tonight. So we got in the hotel, checked in, all that good stuff. I met the Hermits, like Tango, Skiz, Impulse, Pearl, Scar. Like, we're all at the same hotel. We met up and whatnot. We chilled for a bit, and then we had a lovely Twitch party in the evening. So we went to the Twitch party, and that's where, like, all the partners go before the event the next day. So met a load of people there. I'm trying to think if I met any new people there that I hadn't met before. Trying to think. I met a load, to be fair, I met Fire Breath Man, Shane, who I've wanted to meet for a while. He's a legend. I met, who else did I meet? The really prominent ones in my head is, you guys know Ash Swag from Lifesteal? Is that, I've met Sneak before. Sneak's an absolute G, I love him. Is it Ash Swag? You guys know Ash Swag? From Lifesteal? Yeah, Minnie introduced me to him. It was a gentleman. He is lovely. He is absolutely lovely. I loved him. He was really, really nice. And he's messaged me on Discord after being like, it was lovely to meet you. And that was very, very, very cool. Very nice. Hey, Minnie. Just talking about you. So Minnie introduced me to him. And he's very nice. I met a couple of the other Lifesteal people. I met Prince Zam, who Minnie introduced me to. And Prince Zam was like, you subscribed to me. And I was like, Gee, that's the first time anyone's ever said to me in Spot, went, you subscribed to me. And I was like, how do you even know that? Minnie, do we need to confirm, did Jimmy smell like beef during the football match? Kelly, after he said that on camera, he literally walked up to me and told me that he said that on camera. And I was like, you're an idiot. But I can talk about the football later because I had a horrible time. But yes. So I met him and I met 4C a bit or something like that. 4C. I can't. How do you pronounce his proper? I'm just going to say 4C. What an absolute legend as well. Very, very liked it. Like, he was really, really cool. Did I meet anyone else? I met Rusty, obviously. Did I meet anyone else? I'm trying to think. I met Pizza Hut from MCC. I met Pizza. Absolute legend. I met Purpled, obviously. I met Purpled. I met Tapple. Like, a lot of the MCC guys I met, which was good. I've met Tubbo loads. I met Fruity B. I've met Tubbo tons. They're the ones that I can think of that I met. Give me a second. Let me just go. Wait, this person only has 5 tracks. I thought they had loads more. Let me just whack on some more music. Cherry. I met Cherry. Yeah. I met tons and tons of people. And obviously at this, yeah, you met me. Shian, I've met you loads. I bet you loads. What was I going to say? Yeah, so you meet all these people at this partner party and whatnot. Blah, 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 blah. Right, Friday comes along. And on the Friday, if you didn't know, we went to the zoo. So we did the zoo. Me, Ollie, Grian, Jem, and Cam. We went to the zoo. San Diego Zoo. It was huge, by the way. Absolutely huge. And we did not get round all of it. 1,000,000%. We did not get round all of it. But we had a good time. And if you didn't know, Ollie was streaming the whole thing. It's on his VODs channel. We can probably look around. Look at the VOD to see if there's any highlights or whatnot in a little bit. Yeah, we could not see it all at all. But I saw some things that I was like, oh my gosh. Like, dude, the hippo? Who knew that hippos could just stay underwater? By the way, I might be dumb by saying that, and that might catch me out, but I didn't know hippos could just stay underwater. How is that a thing? Are you really scared of elevators, Jim? They are probably my biggest fear in life. Yeah. Bro, Minnie! No, but I'm talking like underwater for like, dude. No idea. Jim, I'm the person who met you at the airport, and I just want to say that I was so happy and that you were so kind. It honestly made me so happy, and I hope I wasn't too awkward. I met... Wait, San Diego side or the other side? Because I met someone either side. But thank you so much for coming up to us. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. And thank you for the £20. You did not need to do that. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Holy moly. Who knew hippos could stay underwater? Jimmy 2025. No word of a lie. We got stuck in an elevator at Heathrow Terminal 5 on Wednesday coming back from San Diego. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. San Diego side. Now I know. Wait, thank you so much for coming up to us. I appreciate that. We were all very tired and ready to go home. So hopefully we were good as well. So yeah, the Friday, everybody, we went to San Diego Zoo. We went back. We went to the convention. And me, Jem, and Grian tried to sneak into the Hermitcraft panel just before it ended. And so we walked across, and a couple of people had recognized Grian and Jem, right? And then we were literally outside the panel door. And as we got there, the panel had finished. And people were pouring out, right? And I thought, oh no, this is it. So we got stopped, and it was never ending. It was completely never ending, and it became a fire risk, apparently. So we had to move. So someone came over to us, one of the Twitch staff, and said, I was the person who started that. Thanks for the £5. I appreciate that. So apparently it was a fire risk at that point, so they had to move us. Okay? And they said, we've got a meet and greet line. Do you want us to go into that spot? And we were like, okay, can we take everyone with us? So we formed a conga line all the way to the meet and greet booth, where I didn't know where it was, by the way, and it was quite far away. So we formed a conga line and we started taking everybody. Thanks for the £5, by the way, Barbara. Really appreciate that. Look at this. Look at this. So this was us. Let's see if I can get this. This was us taking everybody to the place. So this is the start. Let me just I don't know if I'm going to keep repeating it, right? All right, and then look, this is another one. And then this is the third one coming down the escalator. All those people coming down. So, yeah, that was nuts. And then we got to it was insane. It was insane. It was nuts. And what I will say, just before we carry on, by the way, for people in that line, because I saw it on, maybe I saw it on Twitter after, or I saw it from someone, or someone said it to me in the meet and greet, or something. Obviously, we were taking people all the way through there, and then people were joining it because they knew who was at the front of it. And then in my head, I didn't really think about it like in that moment, obviously. But someone brought it up to me, and we were just following the Twitch person. But obviously, if anyone in that line was in a wheelchair or anything like that, they obviously couldn't go down the escalator. They had to use the lift. So then they would have been further on the back of the line and having to wait longer in the meet and greet. So what I will say is I do apologize if you were in that line and it was an absolute hassle. And I do apologize for that, because that is, that's not nice. So I apologize for that. We genuinely did not know who was taking us in this line, where the Twitch person was taking us. So I apologize. That is a £200 dono, by the way. This is just because you are amazing. That is a £200 dono, my dude. Are you sure? That's a lot of dollar. My dude. My dude. And we got Zan, by the way, with the £26. Hey, Jim. Hope you had fun at TwitchCon. Thank you so much. I did. I had such a good time. Holy moly. Jeez. Thank you so much. That is very, 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 very kind of you. Holy moly. From what I heard, Twitch struggled with accessibility this year. Well, yeah, dude. Like, I don't know if you saw Scar's Twitter. Thank you so much for that. That is very, very, very kind of you, by the way, for the dono. Thank you. That is unbelievably kind. I don't know if you saw Scar's Twitter. He basically tweeted about the accessibility. Like, let's be honest, right? And to be fair, I was at the MCC did a party in the evening, and we all went to the party and whatnot. And and Scar came along, and I was speaking to Scar there, and I was talking to him about it, and I was like, "It's not good." And as in true Scar fashion, he's like, you know, what can you do? Or blah blah blah, like, And I was like, dude. It's how it makes you feel. Like, do you know what I mean? It's how it makes you feel. And like, he was just in true Scar fashion. He was brushing it off. But what we always will say and whatnot, there should have been accessibility for Scar to at least get on stage, man. That's crazy. Like, to get on stage. Like, Twitch Scar's done this so many times. He's done this event so many times now. And this is also his second MCC in person, I think. And I'm pretty sure even the last one, they weren't on stage. I think for the first one, they didn't even go on stage that time either. And you'd think Scar is one of the biggest creators doing that MCC as well. You'd think maybe they'd accommodate it. Or even, I don't know how it would work, but even if we weren't, if Scar wasn't going to go on stage, we all don't go on stage. Even if they had a conversation with us backstage and went, by the way, Scar can't go on the stage because we don't have accessibility. Can we do the walkouts a different kind of way? Every single person in that MCC would have said, dude, yes, please, let's do that. But for some reason, it just, you know, if I was in Scar's position, I would feel really, really alienated and not respected. And especially for my boy Scar, I do not want him to feel like that, because he is one of the nicest people ever. And he's not louder. He's literally he's not louder, and like, he's not louder in a respectful way. He doesn't want to offend anyone. He doesn't want to cause problems for anyone, but he should be, because, dude, that's like the most simple thing to get right. Accessibility. It's not even just accessibility for Scar. I'm pretty sure other people have problems, right? I don't know. Like, yeah, really annoying. Really, really annoying. Yeah. Really annoying. Even the meet and greet lines were bad for accessibility. Let alone for creators like Scar. It was better for fans last year. I don't know what happened. I don't know. That was the only occurrence that I, like, witnessed it being bad. Like, the Scar thing. And it just being stupid. Like, how is that stupid? Like, it is just silly. It's just an oversight. I don't know. But Scar is too nice. He could genuinely pop off. But he's too nice and too respectful to people. He should be thrown hands. So yeah. Twitch are owned by a massive company and absolutely have the money for it. Oh, brother. It ain't much for an accessibility ramp, let's be honest. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it too much, like, on all the bad stuff, because I had a great time. But obviously, as you've seen online, which I'm not going to talk about it, there was obviously a lot of controversy and, yeah, stupid people out there. So yeah, hopefully next year better. But let's get back to it. Friday, we did the meet and greet. Me, Jem, and Grian, we have an impromptu meet and greet. We got moved to the meet and greet line, right? And we were there for 4.5 hours signing things. And I missed playing pickleball. Dude, I was so excited to play pickleball. And we were signing stuff for too long that I missed pickleball. And guess what? I got an Instagram DM today from the company that ran the pickleball event going, hey, I saw you attended the pickleball. How did you find it? Who did you meet? Obviously, they don't know who's going because I wasn't even there. So, yeah, really sad. Me and Grian were so excited for pickleball, dude. Grian at one point in the meet and greet went, by the way, get your stuff ready for us to sign or take a picture because me and Jim have to go to pickleball in 30 minutes. And we weren't. We missed pickleball. We missed it. We couldn't make it in time, which is so sad, but hey. So yeah. So after that, on the Friday, there was an Xbox party with Minecraft. So it was a lovely Minecraft party, which was nice. A lot of these parties, guys, they're not actually like parties. They're just like you turn up, you say hello to people, you socialize for an hour, you go home. That is genuinely what happens. Thank you so much, Kay, for the mega gamer. That is insane. You're being too kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's very, very, very kind. So yeah, we had that. Went home. Went asleep. Saturday. What did I do on Saturday? I had a meet and greet. I know that. What did I do in the morning of Saturday? Oh, I had a lovely brunch. Everybody. A lovely brunch. So I had a brunch on the Saturday. So that was cool with lovely people. And then I had my meet and greet at TwitchCon with Ollie. So me and Ollie did a TwitchCon for not TwitchCon. We did a meet and greet at TwitchCon for just over 2 hours. I think it would have went longer, everybody, the meet and greet, and I think there would have been more people if basically news came out of something happening at TwitchCon, and they decided that at the meet and greet, they would make it so meet and greets can't have a +1 anymore. And our meet and greet was on the Saturday where that was enforced. So they got rid of the +1 thing. So either way, I think maybe some people were too nervous to come up without a +1 because I would be in the same situation. If I was going to a meet and greet, I would want to go with someone to make sure I'm comforted or like, you know, in that sense. So I do understand if people didn't come along because they were nervous or whatnot. So yeah. Xian, really? They even told us backstage, Xian, that they weren't letting them in. So that's funny. It's insane, isn't it? Dude. Insane. They went back on the rule. Insane. Yeah, I was very busy, Minnie. I saw you Minnie, I reckon I saw you the most out of anyone outside of who was staying at my hotel. Minnie, I saw you the most, my dude. Your face is my entire experience. Yeah, it's just inconsistent, isn't it? And Minnie, I see you soon anyway. I see you in Thingy. I see you at Christmas. Tingle Chain. Is Cam Bam here? I swear I just saw Cam Bam in the chat. Cam, if you're here, can you say something so I can mod you, please? Just then I can see your name a bit more. I can't see his name. So yeah, we had that. We did that. I did that on the meet and greet, and then Saturday, you said there he is. Where? Did you give Kirsty her letter? Yikes! It's Ellie. Check Instagram. Check Kirsty's Instagram. I watched her open it, yikes. And thank you so much for the 25 months, by the way. I watched her open it, and she was, it's very wholesome to watch her read it. Let's just say that. He said, hey. Dude, I can't see him. Genuinely. Any chance of doing an event on the US East Coast? I would want to, 100%. Thanks for the 2, by the way. Thanks for the 5 gifted. Oh, there you are, Cam. Sorry, there you are. There you go, Cam. Stop. I'll ban you, dude. So yeah, on the Saturday night, we actually did nothing. We ate a meal, chilled out, did nothing. And then on Sunday, what did we do on the Sunday? Sunday was MCC, which was so weird, chat, doing an MCC at 11 a.m. It was so strange, because obviously we do MCCs at 8 p.m. in the UK. So doing an MCC at 11 a.m. is mad. Is mad! So we did that. And if you didn't know, me, Cam, and Ollie actually had a bet. Cam went into the MCC saying, I am going to beat you. And I said, bet. He said, bet, all right? We said, whoever beats the other one has to give them dinner. Has to buy them dinner. I said, bet. Ollie comes along, and he's like, I need to get involved in this. We said, bet. He said, bet, right? So Ollie gets involved, and he says, to Cam, he says, dude, higher or lower, you get me dessert. And I'm saying, bet, right? We all bet, right? Okay? First game comes up. First game of Meltdown comes up. Meltdown is played. TL with the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Meltdown's played. Yellow team wins. Cam's like 15th or something like that. I'm like 36th. Ollie's like 35th. Hands. Head in hands. Thinking, boy, we're going to be down there, and he's going to be buying a steak in a minute. And I'm going to be angry, right? Next game comes along. It's Railroad Rush. I think. Railroad Rush. Cam does horrendous. Winning. We do all right. We do okay. But not the best. Cam does horrific, right? I'm back in. Steak is on. Steak on my plate. Okay, right? Third game. Third game. Was Survival Games? I think. Was it Survival Games? Let me think. Was it Survival Games? I think it was, right? Yeah? Okay. Survival Games. Yeah, it was. Survival Games, right? Survival Games. We go into it. Genuinely, in my head, this is our worst game. It's our worst game in my head. I'm like, not any of us are really, really good at PvP. So, this is going to be tough. This could be really, really hard. All right? We go in. We have a great start. Your boy over here kills Impulse. Blow him up! Bam! I get another kill. Bam! Top 20, I think. Top 20 placement. We come like 4th. I look down the leaderboard. Cam is absolutely, he's...
are you having a bubble bath?
He's cooked. Cooked, not in a good way. He bad. And that is the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I knew I was in. I was in for the money. And that's when I knew if I just got past Rocket Spleef Rush without Cam having an absolute monster of a game, dinner was on him. Also dessert for Ollie. We go to Rocket Spleef Rush. Man places 33rd, 37th, and 29th, something like that. Dinner secured. Top 20, baby. Let's have it. And he still hasn't bought me dinner yet, and we're gonna have to sort out dinner soon because I I don't know. I don't know when dinner's coming. We haven't sorted out a date yet. So, that's what you get. That's what you get. Zan, thanks for the $20 more. Appreciate it, bud. Thank you. Heather's with a 5, by the way. Going to Joel and Lizzie's again for Halloween, right? Do you know what everyone's going as? I am, yes, and I don't know what everyone's going as. It's a surprise. So, yes, very exciting. We've got next weekend. You are not... Dude, Joel's doing food. You can't count that, dude. I want a paid steak, all right? I want a paid... No, I won't get steak. I'll get something just reasonable, all right? But I will tell you, Ollie's probably going to go for the most expensive dessert there is. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be good. The only downside to MCC, yes, we lost. We came 4th. That was pretty good. I came 20th. I think that's pretty good. The only downside is Grian winning, all right? That is the only downside. Man told me for a week that he was going to place in the top 10 and he was going to win. I said, you haven't played MCC live. He said, bet. And I said, bet. He won. And it really annoys me. In the game before the last game, he was 11th. And I was so happy that he hadn't made 10th. I was so happy. 10th game gets played. He gets into 10th exactly. Genuinely wanted to die on the spot. Genuinely. And then when he won Dodgeball, right? And he walked across to get the trophy. He walked past my booth. He winked at me. Genuinely. Die on the spot. Kill me, one of you. Do it now. That's how I felt. Holy moly. Genuinely wanted to die in that moment. You know that dodgeball thing when he was just, it was him versus 2. He did that little sit back. Brother. I went over into after the game and I said, you were farming aura in that moment. If there was an aura bar above his head, when he took the sit back, he was just, it was just raising. Plus a million aura, million, and then hitting the shots. I said, dude, you were farming aura. He said, no, I wasn't. I was having a panic attack. I was like, okay, all right, yep. Got that one wrong then. Cinema. Crazy. Do you have the hallway meet and greet video of the crowd? I was a Rendell cosplayer who was dragged to the side with y'all before it was the conga line. Yeah, Grant, look. Grant, I'll show you it right this second. Let me show you it. This is it. Look. There's your cosplay. I'll let it play again. It's you! Yeah. So, it's according to the script. Yeah, it was all scripted. So yeah, that was the Sunday. MCC done. Bish, bash, bosh. It's all good. So, MCC was done. And then in the evening, what did I do in the evening of Sunday night? Oh, it was MCC party. We went to an MCC party, which was really, really nice. All the MCC players up there and whatnot. Trying to see if I met anyone else up there. I don't think I met anyone else up there. It was just cool to chill with everybody up there. So, yeah, it was really fun. And on the Monday, obviously, we had the football game. Football was good. The football game was really, really good. I was really upset because the pitch, guys, on this football game, we did 8v8. The pitch was just not good at all. It was slippery as anything. It was Astro, right? But the Astro had no rubber crumb in it, which is normally it has rubber crumb in it, so you stop falling over, and it just like takes up the moisture and whatnot. It had nothing in it. So if you did a turn, you just fell over. Like, it was so annoying. And one of the turns, and I slipped, I popped both of my calves at the same time. So like, I slipped, and I went to get up, and I felt both my calves go, and I just pulled both of them at the exact same time. And that was at about 40 minutes in, just before halftime. So I couldn't run anymore, because every time I ran, my calves just went like this. So you can't run. So I was genuinely so gutted. Like, I was like, I want to go home now. I was like, please let me go home, because I can't do anything. So it was genuinely awful. Cam, I think about 60 minutes in, he was running and he just popped his hammy straight away. Like, he pulled his hamstring straight away. Because those type of pitches, they're basically just built on top of concrete. So when you're running, there's no like give to the ground. Do you know what I mean? There's like no grip. There's nothing to the ground because they've just laid it on top of concrete. So I will play in the one which is in EU when EU TwitchCon comes around and they're playing and they play the other one. I'm pretty sure that one is on an actual proper pitch, and I will lock in and play on that one, and it will be lovely. But this pitch was genuinely awful. And it wasn't good. So I was very upset about it. I genuinely was so upset. So that's very, very annoying. So yeah, after that, what did we do on the Monday after the football? We went to the Hermits. They've rented an Airbnb, because if you didn't know, a load of the Hermits stayed out there. They're staying out there for a few more days to hang out. So they've got this Airbnb that we went round and we actually ate some food and whatnot, chilled with them, and then we came home. Me, Cam, and Scott flew home the next day. So we flew home the next day, which is strange to think about. But yeah, I was going to stay out with them, but Kirsty was here with the cats and stuff, and I was like, I want to get back. I've already been away for nearly a week. I was like, I want to get back, see Kirsty and the cats, and make sure, you know, I'm back. So yeah, but I know that a load of them are still out there. I think they come back on Saturday. I think I'm not too sure. But yeah, it was still nice to see them. Like, I was hugging Skiz and like Impulsed home and Tango. I was like, I'll see you later, dude. And he was like, wait, are you not staying out here? And I was like, dude, you know this. I'm not staying out here. It's like, what? Skiz was like, because I normally like stay out there with them for these like type of things. But this time I was like, I need to get back. So yeah. Yeah, it was, dude, yeah, it was so good. Like, it was very, very good. Jim, my little man Jace turned 7 yesterday. Tasha, say happy birthday from me, please. Please. It was a really good, yeah, and then I got home. Cam, I don't know if you're in the chat. Was it really weird last night, right? Because in the morning we went to, I'd never been, but we went to Raising Cane's, which is a chicken place in the US, I think. It was delicious. I loved it. It was amazing. Went to Raising Cane's. But Cam, I don't know if you're still watching. Did you get in bed? I got into bed last night, and I thought, isn't it weird that technically, in my mind, this morning, we were at Raising Cane's eating chicken? I don't know if Cam is still in the chat, but in my mind, I was like, that is the weirdest thing in the world to think about. Because technically, we hadn't had a proper sleep or like reset. Yeah, you told me this when we were cuddling, remember? Oh, stop that. You weren't supposed to tell anyone, dude! Dude! I wonder if Scott remembers. He was in that cuddle as well. It's crazy. But yeah, we had Raising Cane's for lunch before we flew with me, Shelby, Scott and Cam, and I went to Target. I was like, dudes, I need to go to Target before we get on that plane, because Kirsty gave me a list. She gave me a priority list of things I needed to get from America before I came home. She's like, do not come home unless you've got these things. All right, yes, please, I'll get them. So we had to go to Target and get those things. So it was good. It was good. Did you get a Target Stanley? I didn't. I've already got a Stanley, though. I've got a Stanley. So yeah, got loads of things. Oh, she wanted like certain like body lotion things. She wanted these certain. She loves like grape nerds, but grape weren't in there. I got like these Halloween nerds. So yeah, that was my whole thing. That was my whole trip. It genuinely, I was saying this yesterday, it felt like I was away for a long time, but at the same time, I felt like it rushed past so fast. Like, I was getting to the end of every TwitchCon day, like, exhausted, but, like, the day had just flown by. So I can't really explain it. It felt like it went really fast, but at the same time, it felt like it didn't. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Lydia, how you doing? I spent all day in hospital under anesthetic to have an operation. I'm really scary, and I've never done it before, so good to see you now. Oh, my gosh. I hope you're doing okay, Lydia. I hope it all went well. Oh my gosh. I might be going to MegaCon London. I might be. It depending on dates, Paige, because I am skiing in January with a load of friends. So, Like, a load of us are going skiing again. So if it doesn't coincide with those dates, then I probably will come along, but it might coincide with those dates. I don't know. So thank you so much for the 27 months, and congratulations. That's amazing. Just Cam and Scott and Cam, just their friend Jim. Do Jim. Do Jim. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 5. Shall I go through some of these? That I got some little gifts, but I don't know if they're... By the way, I already got, when I was in my meet and greet, I think I got like 12 nickels. 12. People would come up to my meet and greet, and they'd talk to me like normally, right? They'd like have a little conversation or a sentence with me, and I'd be responding in such a nice way, like, oh, yeah, there you go, good. And then they would turn the conversation into a nickel joke, and I would be like, how? Like, every single time, they'd rope me in with a normal conversation, and then they'd end with a nickel joke, and I was so confused every time how they'd done it. They were, like, out-brain selling me. It was crazy. It's not hard to do, but it was insane. Fatima, thank you so much for the 42 months. I appreciate that. Look at this, by the way. I can't remember who gave me this, but this is the cutest thing in the world. And for some reason, it like reminds me of like a South Park character, but I love it. It's me. Look at me. Oh my gosh. Look how cute I look. His shirt comes off. Not his pants.
10?
Oh, wait, does his pants come off?
10.
Look.
They just donated 10.
It's little Tim. Tim.
Mate, are you having a bubble bath?
Tim. It's so cute, isn't it? We've got Propo with the 3. Can you explain the beef thing that Minnie said? He said it for a joke. He wanted to say something on cam for a joke about me. We got Purpley for the 2. I gave you a plush. Purpley! Was this the Purpley? Wait, that was the most coincidental thing in the world. Purpley, is this you? Is this who you gave me? Purpley. Oh my gosh. That was the most coincidental thing in the world. Yes. You're going on. There is going to be a shelf right here, by the way, guys. A new shelf is being put in here. And this probably will go on that shelf. But for now, I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to put it... Well, that's rubbish. Get Jackson in there. Him there. Put Tim there. Tim! Sorry, my lights are stupidly bad, man. Do apologize, guys. So, also, right? Guy comes up to me and he said he has like this backpack full of like parcels. It was covered in brown paper, right? And he said, I'm gonna give you this, and I've got one for like everybody. But if you could wait till I've given them to everybody, and then you can open them all together. I was like, okay, cool, sweet. Didn't manage to see everybody to open them all together with everybody. But I was like, I'll open it now. As I got home, I was like, I'll open it now because I'm not going to see them. I can open it. I open it, and I'm genuinely gutted that I couldn't open it in front of the person who gave it to me. Because I don't think they know how amazing this is. Right? Get ready for what I'm about to show you. You ready for this? Oh my gosh. It's me. Series 1 edition of Little Old Jim. Hermitcraft logo on the side. What are they implying? Do they know something that I don't? My name on the other side. Look how cool this is, dude. Twitchcon logo right there. The back. Look at the back, dude. It says, it's a picture of me, and the blurb says, Solidarity Gaming is one of the funniest creators in the Minecraft community. Stop it. He is known for being on the live series and is a great friend of the Hermitcraft server. Solidarity, or Jimmy, or Timmy, or Jimmy Jiggles is also named for his many nicknames, often created by his friends. Not many understand how, but Jimmy is a beast when it comes to making great content. Rumors suggest he has clones of himself. Oh! Gosh! And then look, collect all hermits and friends. And there's Pearl, Impulse, Skiz, Scar, myself, and a rare version of Pearl. Like, dude, how good is that? And it's so frustrating because it was packaged in just like brown packaging paper. But now I'm gutted that I didn't open it in front of him. But he told me, do not open it until everyone's like got theirs. And I wish I opened it and revealed it because it's so good. No, I'm not a toy, right? But this is going to go on the shelf and I'm not going to open it because I like it just packaged like that, right? So, so good. I was so happy with that, man. Like, you guys are so impressive. I was hoping to run into you so I didn't get into my... I was hoping to run into you since I didn't get in the meet and greet. I was going to give you my cowboy hat so we could have Sheriff Jimmy in real life. Oh, M1, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I hope you had a lovely convention. And like I said... Dude, we match now. I have the Sheriff. Let's go. I do apologize to anyone that I missed this weekend. I really do apologize. It was such a busy weekend. So I really do apologize if I missed you. Hopefully, we can meet again at another time. How many fans did you meet? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I reckon when me, Grian, and Jem had that impromptu meet and greet, we met like 300 to 400 people, maybe. Like, it was a lot of people. So yeah, nuts. I had a great TwitchCon, thank you. I will say, or maybe not, I don't know. I feel like I preferred the... This is not on anyone, by the way. I feel like I preferred the EU TwitchCon, but I don't know why. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe it was the traveling. It's less travel. I don't know. I don't know. The in real life streaming in America is mad, by the way. Like, I didn't realize how big it was. I genuinely didn't realize how big in real life streaming was in America. Like, we'd go outside of our hotel and there was like 25 to 30 people in real life streaming. I didn't realize how big it is. It's insane. And like everyone's in real life streaming at the conventions and like it was mad. I went to the... No, I won't say that. I won't say that. I won't say that. It just seems excessive at some points. It seems excessive. I don't know. Not excessive. That's the wrong word. People are just doing their job. So I don't know. Yeah. Calling Ollie out. No. Because Ollie's is like... Ollie's was a planned stream at the zoo, right? All of us at NA were upset of how much in real life that's not normal. At the zoo, that was a planned segment, and that was the one time he streamed over the whole weekend. And it was for 4 hours. These in real life streamers, they are streaming their whole life. They are streaming from 10 a.m. in the morning till 8 p.m. at night. They're the whole time. The whole time. Like, I will say what I was going to say, but like, there was a hotel pool at this place, and me, Ollie, and Cam, and whatnot, we would go to the pool. But like, there was even people in real life streaming at the pool, and I'm like, that's a bit excessive for me. Like, I don't know. I think that's a bit too much for me. I appreciate the segment. I appreciate the category of in real life streaming, but yeah, I don't know. It just felt like there was so much in real life streaming. It was nuts. It was crazy. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's why I prefer the EU, because like everything's a bit more like, I don't know how to put it. Everything's a bit more just like low key. Like in America, it felt like everyone was everything was just like, I don't know. I don't know how to put my finger on what the difference is. I don't know how to put my finger on what the difference is. I don't know. People are upset about it. There used to be more rules about in real life streaming at TwitchCon. They backed off of those rules. Maybe because it's got more popular. I don't know. What did Cam say? I don't mind people in real life streaming at the con or around town, but I don't like it when it happens at the hotel you're staying at. Cam, I completely agree. Cam, you weren't at the pool when that was happening. I can't remember where you were. I think you were at the con, dude. I think. But I completely agree. Like, that's, like, the hotel is kind of like your safe space. So, it just, yeah, I don't know. Was the jet lag bad? Yeah, like, I got in last night and I napped for like 3 hours and then I slept at like 11 last night. I had a really, really, really long line this morning. But I don't feel tired now, so I feel like I'm altering it quite like fast of like when I'm sleeping and when I'm not. I think the thing I'm not altering is like my appetite, because my body thinks it should eat at a certain time and not, and it's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not like not the right times. So it will get better, but at the moment I don't know. This show and tell so far, if he had a nickel for a very genuine Jim to Jimmy, not a toy store that he has. How dare you, dude? How dare you, Si? Appreciate it. So wait. Right, we got some more things. Is everyone just chill, by the way? We just chilling, talking, having a good time. Is that all right? Is that all good? I've got a bag of goodies. We can go through some of them. Grian gave me this. Oh no, not Grian. Someone gave me this last when I was at the Hermits place the other night. This is the cutest thing you might see, everybody, and it's definitely going on my cabinet. Look at this. It is 2 characters tied together with my name on it. Look at this. Oh, it's me and Joel. Look how cute that is. It's me and Joel. That's so cute, isn't it? Genuinely, I don't know how they made these. Look at the wings. Look how cool the wings are. I don't know how they made this. I'm only just reading. What am I holding? Is that a cat? Is his head snapped off of a cat? Maybe. I don't know. No, I've only just realised the head is snapped off. That wasn't me, though. I feel like that... No, wait. It doesn't even look like there was a head. Maybe there was. I don't know. But that was a cool gift. Guys, someone 3D printed 2 nickels. The 2 nickels with the cats on. Norman and Flick. I've got 2 3D printed nickels. Look at them. They're so good. People are so talented, man. That was me, Griffin. You legend, dude. Look at them. That's so good. These are going to go onto my my shelf. So good. Griffin, get some love in the chat for Griffin. That was amazing. It was so good. Oh! Maybe this... I did get it. I can't remember if I got this from Grian or it was someone else. It's a Jimfo! It's a Jimfo! Clara, you were at Rotterdam. How in the world were you at the US one? Clara, I don't know if I received your gift or not. What did you get me? I got a duck. Someone gave me... Oh, look at this. Dude. Look at this Hermitcraft poster. Look. There's me and Tango playing Hungry Hermits down there. Look at that, dude. Look at how sick that is, bro. Isn't that sick? Someone said, someone else, I made a bigger one. Hopefully, when I see Grian, I'm seeing Grian not this weekend, but next weekend. Hopefully he brings them down to me then, if there's any extras. Look, this is, by the way, that's the person who made this. Let me zoom in. There you go. There we go. Sick. It's sick. Me and Tango. Cute. I had lots of lovely letters. Is there one in here? Maybe I opened it already. I think I opened it already. Eefo. Oh my god. I didn't even open this one. It's in a lovely bag. I don't think I opened this one. It's stamped, so... £1 million? Crazy. No, I'm joking. Is it a lovely letter? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this person got me friendship bracelets. I remember this. From Opal Whisker. Oh, and they gave me cute ones for the peeps, for the cats. By the way, guys, look at this. I met Sai. And they gave me them. Holy moly. This was Sina. Absolute legend. There it is. They're heavy. They are. I got this from someone. Look at this. Look at this cute little little cheap keychain of me. Look how cool that is, man. So cute. You guys are so talented. It's crazy. Got loads of bracelets, more bracelets. Polaris with the 10. I was the one that gave you the double-sided green/red bamboozler gym keychain at meet and greet. My friend Sparkly Bells made it. She couldn't come to the con. Scar got a matching one. Yes! It'll be in here somewhere. I've got loads of cool stickers. Look at some of these stickers, man. Custom stickers. There's me and Ollie. So, dude, so good. So, let's keep going through. Look at all of these. All of these bracelets. So many bracelets. I love the bracelet, like, kind of craze. There was so many Kirsty ones in here as well. Like, I love... Oh, is that the head? I found the cat head. Wait. Oh, it is his head. I found the cat head. I'll have to try glue that back on. What else we got on here? Little face of me. Yeah, some super glue. Oh, look at this, everybody. Someone made... Purpley Squirrel! Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look at this. I can't remember if this was from Ellie, who was in the chat. Someone made a nickel of the COD Empire. Look at that. From Empire Season 1. Look how cool that is. And this is the hut. Do you remember the hut that I built in Empire Season 1? The COD Initiation hut? So, dude, people are so talented, dude. It's insane. So we have that. What other stuff? This was from... This was from... Maru. Look, it's me, right? Stuck in a nether thing. But if you shake it, I shake everywhere. I'm pretty sure as well, if I do this... you see the Watcher logo through it. Let me see if we can do it. Wait. Can you see it? There's like, you can see kind of the eye. Can you see the eye, guys? Can you see the eye? The outline of the eye? Yeah. Dude. Maru comes up to me, right? First time I met Maru like twice, right? Comes up to me first time, okay? She hands me a picture. Right? She hands me a picture. And it's just me. Just me dead. Right? Cartoon of me dead. I go, what is this? She goes, that's you, dead. I went, why have you just handed me a picture of me dead? She goes, well, that's what you're most known for in Minecraft. Yep. Yep. There it was. Someone gave it. Look, the person who drew this gave me the iconic picture, dude. Gave me the iconic picture. Yes, so good. I love that picture. Dude, someone drew this as well. Look at that. So good. So good, man. People are so talented, dude. I've got some notes here. What else we got here? You go, girl. Some more nickels. More nickels. Maru. Love it. I will respect the sheriff badge. What else we got here? There's a couple of other things in my main suitcase which I haven't got here. Someone kept giving me actual nickels. And look at these. Wait. Oh, I've got Normans, but I haven't got Flicks. I think more stuff is in my my other one. I got a Valley Girl and Bamboozler bracelet. Look at this Norman bracelet. Look how cute that is! Norman's bracelet! So yeah. It entertains me in no end in January. You said let's leave the nickels in 2024, guys. And as a community, we listen so well that you now own your actual in real life metal jickles with our stupid design on it. Yep. That's how it goes. Oh, there's the Flick one, everybody. There's the Flick one. They've both got an F and an N on them as well. So stinking cute, isn't it? So stinking cute. So yeah, there's more. Like, I have so many more downstairs. I just want to say, if you did meet me or you gave me a gift or whatnot, I genuinely really appreciate it. Is like I said on Twitter, you kind of go to these things and you kind of forget. This is going to sound really stupid, but you kind of forget that the number with people watching is an actual person. You kind of forget that. So when you actually go to these things and people are like, dude, I really loved your stuff. I really love your content. Thank you so much for making it, and like just having a laugh and blah, blah, blah. It does make you realize like, oh, I'm actually doing something. Do you know what I mean? Like, actually, this is a cool thing that I'm doing here. So genuinely, thank you so much for all the love and support you give me. I will be going to many, many more conventions, so don't worry about that. There'll be many more opportunities that we can meet and whatnot. I'm pretty sure I will be at the Rotterdam one next time it happens. Pretty sure maybe I'll go to the San Diego one when that happens again next year. So do not worry. More conventions to come along and more things to do. And I reckon this year, you know, next time we even get to Rotterdam, I'm hoping more cool stuff we've done on the channel and more, you know, I hope that the channel's done even better and, you know, we have a fantastic time. So yeah, we need a East Coast convention in the US. Yes, you do. Less traveling, please. Less traveling, please. That would be fantastic. That would be great. One of these years, I'll make it to a TwitchCon. Alyssa! Travel is crazy expensive. I'm glad you had a good time and hope you get plenty of rest. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate the 41 months. Thank you. Yeah, dude, it is so expensive. When I checked into my hotel, because I didn't pay beforehand, like I paid directly at the hotel, like I was like, it's crazy out here. And like, dude, I know it's normal, but tipping in the US is nuts, dude. That sounds so bad to say, but like, who invented that? Who invented tipping, dude, in the US? Like, it's insane. It is nuts, dude. It's crazy. Guys, you don't tip here in the UK. If anyone's ever wanted an excuse to move to the UK, tipping culture ain't a thing here, by the way. It ain't a thing. It's non-existent here, just to let you know. It doesn't exist. But I feel like the only reason it does exist, right, is that the people that work in hospitality, they do not get paid enough. That tipping is like vital, right? That's my understanding of it. I'm pretty sure, right? Basically, all your earnings are based on tips, which is absolutely awful. They should genuinely revisit that, because that is bad. Do something about that. That is stupid. Like, I think for majority of people in the US, it is so totally normal now. Like, it is completely normal. It is the most normal thing in the world. But when I go there, it is crazy. Like, I'll order a drink, and they'll bring out the little book and be like, the tip, the tote one. I'm like, I ordered a drink. What do you mean I have to tip for the I have to pay for the drink and then tip on top of the drink? What? What? It's nuts. It's nuts. But I understand it. I understand why it's a thing. So yeah. Yeah. The taxi drivers I had in the US are so nice. Oh, dude, yeah, so nice. But yeah, look at this, guys. Should I show you the picture, by the way? So, you know the Scar picture? Someone linked me this. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't even remember doing this, by the way. Someone captured this in MCC. Look, me pointing at Scar. So good. So good. Love it. You the man. And it was look, this is the first one. This was at the first charity stream ever, and we've done it straight back. We did it back. We've done. What's this little fella doing down here? Hello. Oh, so good. And I got that picture now. This person here gave me the picture that they designed. So good. So good, man. So good. There was another thing I was going to do. What was the other thing? Oh, that was the thing. I was going to talk about the award. Obviously, you guys know Hermitcraft, they won an award at the MCC thing. And the award was for the charity stream thingy mabobs that they've been doing. Like, when they actually did it in... Like, I know when the award was announced, it was announced as Heartcrafter Award goes to Hermitcraft. But the award actually, just to know from behind the scenes, guys, the award actually was for the Hermitcraft charity streams thing. Wasn't just for the server well, it technically was, but it was for the Hermitcraft charity award, what Hermitcraft has done for that charity, charity thing. And that's why Scar talked about it in his lovely little speech. And we had a conversation beforehand about me going up. And I said to Scar, if Martin was there, I would have gone up with them. But alone, I feel like I don't want to, because I just want the Hermits to have their thing. And like I don't want to be like, I don't want to have the eyes on me, even though I'm not in the series. Do you know what I mean? It felt a bit wrong to place myself in there. So I didn't go up in the end. And Scar was like, I want you to come up. And he wouldn't let it go. He was like, you are coming up, dude. And I was like, have the thing. He was worried that I would be annoyed. And that's just a credit to Scar again. The nicest guy in the world. He was more worried about me being left out and annoyed than, anything like that. So he was like, you're not coming up, but I'm still shouting you out. You're the first name that's going to come out of my mouth as soon as I get up there. And I'm like, dude, I want you to know I am not annoyed or not, I don't feel less than or anything not being up there with you guys. And he was like, all right. And that's why right at the start, he was like, shout out Martin and Jimmy for being it. And, so that was really, really nice of him. And hopefully the next one if the next one happens, it will be absolutely lovely. So yeah, the awards thing was cool. Did you guys like the awards thing that they did in the MCC? You guys like that? I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was really, really cool. The one thing I will say about the MCC, by the way, the one thing I will say is, I know I streamed it, guys, and I was chatting to you guys, and we were having a great time and whatnot. It is so hard to concentrate on what's going on. Like, I felt like I was playing and you guys were chatting, and I was streaming and whatnot. But like, there is so much going on that I can't even. Sometimes I forget that I'm streaming, or like that, like you guys are there. Like, it's so, like, there is stuff going on behind us, right? Behind our screens that we don't even know about. So you, like, hear so many loud noises and whatnot. And I'm taking off my headphones, like, are we supposed to be, like, listening to this?
Are you having
or, like,
a bubble
what are we
bath?
doing? And my teammates are like, I don't know, are we supposed to be listening to this? And I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. And then I put my headphones back in, and then a massive shining light shines on my face, and I'm blind through the whole event, like, are we turning these lights off, or have I been chosen by God to lead us all into this battle? What is going on here? So, a lot of, yeah, and then I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm live. Hey, chat, how you doing? And then I've got 3 voices in my ears going, right, we need to do this. Like, it's insane. It was nuts. So it does feel a bit like, it feels just all over the place sometimes. It just feels like, so I feel like I'm sorry if it was chaotic a little bit, the MCC stream, but I did enjoy it. We had a good time. It was a good time.
Are you having a bubble bath?
Jim, you can't simply disobey a SCAR order. F1 Colapinto style. You belonged up there. I know, but I didn't want to take it away from them. I know that sounds sad and whatnot, but, you know, at the end of the day, I am not in Hermitcraft, and the award went to Hermitcraft, and I didn't want to cross those lines. Those guys see me as the honorary hermit and the friendly hermit, and, you know, I'll take that. The friend of the hermits, and I'll take that. There was someone who came up in the meet and greet with me, Jem, and Grian, and just looked at Grian and just went, dude, just get him in Hermitcraft already. And I just couldn't stop laughing, dude. I just could not stop laughing. I only just realized, chat. Wait, before we carry on, someone came up to the meet and greet, right? Okay. They came up to the meet and greet and went, hi, Jim. And I looked at their bag and I was like, I know that. And they were like, by the way, I was the person who in the charity streams, you just said the charity streams reminded me, I was the person in the charity streams that bought Norman's toy. They had Norman's cat toy on their bag as a keychain. $300 on that cat toy, by the way. And I showed Kirsty that picture, and she was literally gobsmacked. She was like, I can't believe you have that on your bag. They had Norman's cat toy. Norman's cat toy, guys, is in San Diego. He's gutted. I told him when I got home, he's gutted. Kirsty PogChamp, she went, I was like, that's unbelievable. It's nuts. Oh, by the way, look at this. I saw this on someone's bag, and it was the cutest thing in the world. Sorry, Cam Bam. Just me and Scott. Not you. You're out of the picture. Get out of the picture. That was really cute. And also, I'll say it now because we're in a little gap before going over to watch some of the zoo part. Basically, guys, you guys know Little Simsie, right? Little Simsie. Little Simsie is Kirsty's favorite streamer. Loves Little Simsie. Watches her YouTube videos all the time and whatnot. Like, you know, like a lot of people watch YouTubes before they sleep and whatnot. Kirsty, as soon as we're going to sleep, a Little Simsie video goes on for Kirst on her phone, and I'll fall asleep listening to Little Simsie. Kirsty watching Little Simsie. I'll fall asleep to her all the time. And I'll wake up in the middle of the night sometimes, and Little Simsie's still speaking, right? And I've spoke to Little Simsie before, because she was in something that I was in, but I've never met her. And I met Little Simsie for the first time, and me and Ollie did our meet and greet. Little Simsie had just finished hers, and we were chatting for a bit. And I was like, look, I'm going to have a picture with you. And she was like, okay. I was like, my girlfriend loves you so much. You're her favorite. She was like, oh. And I was like, I need to get a picture with you. I was like, I listen to you while I sleep. I know that sounded so weird on the spot. And she did laugh, so it's fine. And I probably should have said it in another context, but we joked about it after, so it's fine, right? we got a photo together. It was really nice. Thank you for Ollie taking a picture. And I sent it to Kirsty, and she just lost her mind. Oh, look how cute. Look. There we are. And like Kirsty absolutely lost her mind, dude. Very, 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 very cute. And she's so wholesome, Kayla. So, yeah. Very, very good moment. Yeah, I messaged Kirsty the picture of it, and she was like, I'm losing my mind! I'm having a panic attack! I was like, cool, play it chill. So, yeah, that was funny. Very, very, very funny. What was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say just then. Oh, yeah, sorry, before we go to the video, someone came up to me, right? Actually, 2 people in the meet and greet when they met me. Someone went, Jimmy, bro, I thought you were going to be taller. All right. Okay. And then another person came up to me and they were like, dude, I'm taller than you. I was like, brother, stop. Dude, I stood at my meet and greet for 2 hours just getting roasted. I just got roasted by my viewers. It was insane. I stood there and just got roasted by people. It was nuts, dude. It was crazy. I was just getting roasted for 2 hours. It's insane. I'm not 5'7". I'm 6 foot. Exactly, Cam. You do give off tall energy. It's because I'm a tall man. A tall man, dude. Stan a short king. Brother, if you want to see a short king, you're looking at Smallish Beans. He is a king and he's short. They go hand in hand. Wait, are you short? I am 6 foot. You look tall on camera. It's because I am tall in real life. POV, you meet a toddler. Right, listen. Timmy, have you ever played World of Warcraft? Yeah, just my whole life. Just my whole life, my dude.